I'm Chuck Saunders with Saeng, and today I'd like to do an unboxing of our most popular mirror, the QuickScan SS. The QuickScan SS is a shield-mounted unit. It's designed to be mounted on the top or the sides of a clear surface. And what you get is you get two mirrors fully assembled, an instruction sheet, and some propaganda to show some of our other products. Your invoice looks like this. That's the statement that comes with the product. In that statement, though, we include alcohol wipes to clean the surfaces of your windshield. Probably should take a moment to let you know that the effectiveness of the application is dependent on how clean your windshield is. I recommend highly that you wash the area where you're going to be mounting it 2 or 3 times with warm soapy water. Clean it off before you even use the alcohol wipes. The literature that we show you just is some of the other products that we have. The actual installation page is on the inside here. It's just that section there. Everything else is just dependent on different models of it. And then there's a full list of the models on the back side. And of course, there's always new ones coming out, so you can check the website for that type of thing. I'm going to open one side here. The mirror comes with a protective liner on it. It's also indicated whether it's a right or left-handed. This one here is a right-handed mirror, meaning that your windshield is coming up this side and that you will mount it usually up high, but it can be down low. The linkage area mounts to the inside surface and the outer area wraps around and covers that. The protective wrap protects the actual mirror itself from any damage during the installation, so that it's nice and clean when it gets to you. And it's a very easy application to mount up. In order to see the mechanism, if you wanted to, or if you wanted to mount it without the arm on it, there's a large straight blade screwdriver slot here at the top. I recommend using a large screwdriver, not a small one, just because you can damage the screw, and it's also much easier to guide it into the threaded port on the base unit. The last few things, so that you kind of understand the flexibility of the unit, the arm ratchets around the base unit. You can snap it into different positions, up or down, depending on where you want it. And of course, the ball linkage itself has adjustment up and down, so that you can position down and up, or up and down on this system right here. You control the amount of pressure for that snap. You can lock it up totally, or you can leave it loose, so that if you bump into the bike when you're parking or something like that, the system should move. There's a O-ring that goes underneath here between the system, but on the ribs itself, that lock, when you tighten down on this system, it's doing two things. It's compressing the O-ring itself, and it's also squishing the rib shank that presses against the unit itself. In order to mount, all you do is once your unit is cleaned up and you find where your location is going to be for you, what the best location for your particular shield, you start with the inside surface. You peel that away and you work on the outside so you can see through your windshield. And when you press it, you'll see the wet footprint of the adhesive making contact. And you press it till you get about 80, 70, 80, 90%, somewhere in that area. And then you remove your outer protective cover and you wrap it around, and it covers the inside. The reason for going with this outside clam structure system, it allows a fail-safe should, under the worst circumstances, this inner surface ever fail, you're still held on by the outside surface. And the second purpose of this outside flap is that it protects the inner tape from ultraviolet radiation deterioration and allows that to be a good solid mount. They last for years and years. You should be able to have it on until you sell your bike or until you switch shields. Optional base units are sold. If you ever needed to replace it, move it to a different shield or to a completely different bike. This is Chuck Saunders with Saeng, PA. Ride safe, smart, and alert. Until we meet again, wishing you safe passage.